Just breaking! Jun Ki and Jun Bin have been dating for 2 years.
If you guys didn't know, Steph painted this on a live stream, twitch.tv/HallyuBack, and so many of you have emailed in about it, but nobody has purchased it yet. And one of these is Jun Ki, isn't it?
That's Jun Ki. Actually, no, this is the wrong drama.
No, it's not!
Yeah, it is.
Who is that then?
That is Pak Bo Gum.
The hottest story out of Korean entertainment today is the revelation that Jun Ki has had a girlfriend for over 2 years.
Well, actually he hasn't, because their entertainment company has come out since this article actually came out and said, listen, they actually started dating in the beginning of 2016.
So it's been 1.5 years?
Yes.
So he's been balling with this girl, and both of them, by the way, are in their 30s. If you go online, Jun Ki still looks like he's 21.
He's so young looking. He's got that effervescent, like, never leaving baby face.
When we first started filming Korean dramas and you did a Toad, you referenced iljime. And this word iljime has always been in my head, iljime, but I've never seen the drama. It was from 2008, so it's way back, and I'm thinking most of you probably haven't seen it either, but this was a drama that you loved, that Jun Ki starred in.
Yep, I've been a longtime fan of Jun Ki.
So what, your memories of iljime have faded?
No, I haven't loved as many Jun Ki dramas as much as I loved iljime. I really like that, but for example, these two met on the set of a 2014 drama titled Gunman in Joseon, which I actually didn't watch. I watched like 1 episode and I couldn't find myself really getting into it, but now that I know that they actually got together in this drama, I want to go back and drama-thon the entire thing.
Well, I think that might have happened because in 2014, Korean dramas were hot, H-O-T-T, as hot as they could be. They were coming off of You Who Came From the Stars, which was the end of 2013 going into 2014. 2014 was the hottest year for K-drama yet, maybe 2014 or 2015. Gunman in Joseon, I remember that being on one of your top 5 lists that year. That was not one of the better dramas. I don't even think it made it in the top 10 finals.
But clearly they had a lot of chemistry both on screen as well as off screen. They became really good friends, and people have been speculating for a very long time that they have been dating.
Right, doesn't matter how good Gunman and Joseon was if they got to meet each other and they're gonna spend the rest of their lives together. That drama could have been a flop, but it was still a huge success for them.
You might be jumping into things a little bit more than they are. You're already like shipping them for canon in marriage.
That's the direction this is going. They've been dating for 1.5 years. Now it's finally coming out in public that they've been dating. They're getting married for sure. I bet by the end of the year that they're married, tie the knot, under government legalized marriage contract.
What's the bet? How much are you gonna bet me?
10,000 Korean won.
10,000 Korean won?
Come on, that's a cheap bet.
That is a cheap bet.
When do you think they're gonna get married? What are we shaking on? What's the bet?
Are they gonna get married by the end of the year or no?
What do you say?
I say that they're not going to get married by the end of the year.
You say after the year?
I say that I don't know, but I am calling you on that they're getting married before the end of the year.
So what this is so confusing.
So if they get married before the end of the year, I owe you 10,000 Korean won. If they don't, then you owe me money.
It's a deal. It's a bet. Who do you think's gonna win the bet? Comments.
In reading about this, I felt that there was a lot of different directions that I could take because everybody knows Jun Ki. I thought one thing that I really needed to make known or obvious is who exactly this girl is or Bin, because she's so exceptionally successful and so talented, and I feel like Korean actresses kind of get this brush off compared to actors in popularity. Like, guys are always a lot more popular in Korean drama land, but she is an actor, singer, model, author, former CEO of a fashion mall. She was in a K-pop group back in 2002 called Love that was together for 1 year and was like the #2 female K-pop group at that time.
I saw that.
Yep, she's also an ambassador for Make-A-Wish. She's got 2 albums, 20 dramas, 5 films.
20 dramas?
That she has been in. 20 dramas. And you're asking yourself, who is this woman?
very, very famous in Korea, obviously.
They both have the same entertainment company. They both like doing things like exercising together. And there was even photos taken of Jun Ki with her Pomeranian, whose name is Happy. And that was like the cutest photo ever.
Oh. I know a lot of you are probably going to write in the comments that you're just happy if they're happy, which is really all of us can hope for or encourage or support them in. But I'm just wondering why this came out public now, not 6 months ago, or I just, these things cross my mind. Like, how does it happen now?
That's a really good question. I think a lot of it has to do with the different Korean tabloids and when they choose to release photos and things like that. But I have to say, after all of these years of speculation of Jun Ki being partnered with various girls that he has been played opposite in Dramaland for, I'm glad that he's chosen this girl and that they have a lot in common and that they seem to be really good friends. They were friends for years before they actually became a couple, so that makes me really happy. And to all of you Jun Ki and IU shippers,
was that really a thing? How are you guys reacting to this news? Comments, another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust?
Well, they're no longer able to hold out hope that maybe Jun Ki is right for them.
Like that
Not
would
you,
ever
but
happen.
somebody else who, yeah, I mean, there's people out there really like Jun Ki so much. No, isn't that like the whole fantasy around K-pop, Korean entertainment? Is people are, they're not attainable, but then they're also not supposed to date?
Oppa, how could you? How could you cheat on me in my mind?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Comments down below, click the like button. Thank you so much for supporting us. Click the bell for notifications. Check out the link to K-Gal, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hallyu Back news. That's it, we're out of here. Hasta luego!